We good to go? Good morning, everybody. My name is Justin Trottier. I am the executive director of an educational charity called the Canadian Association for Equality. I'm going to speak very, very briefly, and then Mohamed will speak about his story. So I just wanted to say a few quick words about CAFE, the Association for Equality. We're an educational charity. Our commitment is to fostering gender equality. We've developed a special focus on the health and well-being of boys, men, and fathers. This is to fill a gap in an area that is understudied and really underfunded in our contemporary culture. We're very pleased to be here supporting Mohamed in this fight. We believe that every Canadian should be treated equally to every other Canadian. We're hoping to see Mohamed's name cleared so that he can focus on his energy and his time on undoing the alienation that he has suffered from his children as a result of this nightmare of an unending situation that he's in. And we hope to see him rebuild his family. So with that, I'd like to welcome Mohamed Attiah to join me on the podium.
Thank you, Justin. Good morning, everybody. I'm here today to talk to you about the ordeal that has come to affect my life as a result or a byproduct of the 9/11 terrorist attacks against New York City. Unfortunately, the attack was far away in New York City, and I am here in Canada, living in Canada, far away from the terrorist attack. However, that event turned to become a 24-hour, 7 days a week ordeal for me and my family since that time. Next. The government of Canada reacted initially by recognizing that I was wrongly accused. The Right Honorable Minister of Justice, Mr. Peter MacKay himself, admitted that to the Parliament on 2001, and he stated verbatim that I was wrongly accused and that I suffered irreparable damages. Despite that, I was conned, deceived, and led or misled into signing an immoral and illegal settlement that was signed under huge and difficult, inhumane conditions and without the benefit of competent legal counseling. It was also signed while I got false promises from AACL and others that I would never be harassed again. It was signed with threats that I have received over the phone from the lawyers of the Department of Justice, that they will make sure, if I don't withdraw my case, they will make sure that it will go forever. Thank you. Notwithstanding that immoral settlement, I was since then subjected to continuous and ongoing torture, and I mean psychological torture as recognized by the law, as a way to retaliate, humiliate, and punish me for exercising my legal rights. All the three agencies involved treated me with reckless disregard to the welfare of my family unit, to my health, to my age, to my career, nor to my reputation. And at the end of the day, I found myself that they managed to put me in a situation where I was given an immoral legal settlement, while none of them is willing or was willing or intending to honor or to respect or live up to this settlement. So that's quite a very kind of odd situation, if I may call it. As a result, and a way to get away with this, they started to focus the whole thing on blaming the victim, the same victims of this ordeal. And that's basically my family. They collaborated and promoted a family breakdown. And this is the result. That is the output that they came up with. And that has caused me a great deal of harm and caused them a lot of harms. And as accordingly, I lost my career, I lost my health, and I lost my family. Now that we know that this was a situation, what is the most logical thing to do to start up to rectify this gross injustice? I am asking the government to start immediately by clearing my name formally. And this will help me in order to regain my relationship with my children once they become sure 100% that their father is not a terrorist or a terrorist suspect and has never been such. It also will help the children to be assured that they will never be discriminated against because of their relationship in the future. And above all, it will give me the chance and the freedom and the equal freedom like any citizen in Canada to travel around the world or in Canada without fear of harassment, discrimination, retaliation, or blackmail. And this is very important because you never know when you travel, especially when you travel around the world, you never know if you meet somebody there who doesn't like you for the sake of not liking you, and what harm they can do to you. It is hard to put any dollar value on my damages because the damages are beyond estimation. However, in order to just bring to your attention the size of the damages and the severity of this crime, I came up with this estimation. I am not a lawyer, and however, I leave that up to the lawyers to decide. But you can see the size of that damage that incurred to me because since 9/11/2001. As you can see, the damages are substantial. However, I have no access to justice because the cost has become so significant and so high. And unfortunately, the involved agency made sure over the years to complicate the problem and make it less easy to resolve by adding more and more issues. So it became so complex and very hard to litigate and beyond my own financial abilities. Therefore, I'm taking this opportunity to appeal and seek legal representation, either on contingency basis or on a pro bono basis. I will end up this presentation with a quotation that I found very interesting that was made by a French philosopher many years ago. The quote says, "There is no greater tyranny than that which is perpetrated under the shield of law and in the name of justice." Montesquieu. Last but not least, this slide is just showing the place to go to find more information, more detailed information about that ordeal and how to contact me. Thank you very much for the opportunity that I got to present my case to you. Have a great day.